Alrighty, my little DD ones, good morning, good evening, where the case may be, and whatever part of the world you're living in. And welcome back to Jack's World. For those of you all new, welcome. I am Jack Batson, creator of Jack's World, and here you'll find a fascinating world of role-playing videos and radio content, as well as exploring videos in Second Life. I also talk about how I see the world in not only Second Life, but the real world as well. So be sure to dive on in deep. But go on to the webpage, jetbatson.com. And also, if you like the content I produce here, make sure you subscribe on that, hit that little subscribe button, maybe give a thumbs up to this video, and please share with your friends. That helps the channel out. And in return, the content, I hope, brings you a value of some kind that might be able to broaden your own horizons. Now today I want to talk to you all about just wow. I mean, honestly, just wow. I sit here today, or lay here on my couch in my house in Second Life, and I got to thinking about content and how we create content and what goes into it, and everything we do on the technical side, etc. And I got to looking at some of my older videos. And here it is, almost a year later, from the first time that I did the video Second Life hookups. And like I said, I just gotta say wow, because after almost a year now, it's still getting views. Now granted, my channel is a small channel, and it's not really getting the amount of views that some of the bigger YouTube channels out here will do, but that's fine by me. I don't make content for the masses, I make it for myself, because it relaxes me and I enjoy it. Not everybody will like my content, not everybody will like anybody's content, quite honestly. You're going to have your haters out there. But you can't let that get to you. No, 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 no. Well, so, I want to say this. For those of y'all that have liked my content and you're diving deeper into it, and thank you. Thank you for all your support over the past 3 years on my YouTube channel and everything that you've done along the way. And even on the radio side and in the real world as well, because I know I got a few people here and there that watch the channel and listen to the radio show in the real as well, that I've known for years. Now, if y'all want me to dive deeper into the world of Second Life hookups and the mindset that goes behind it and things like that, make sure you comment at the end of this video and down at the bottom below, and I'll definitely try to work some details out and explore that option. Now, if y'all want to be a regular guest or sit in the studio audience for the live broadcast of Table Talk every Saturday night at 7 p.m., let me know that as well. This week's show is going to be a little bit of a mixture of real life and Second Life on Table Talk on Saturday. I'm not going to give away too much, but if you go read about the description on the stream details, you'll get an idea. Now, it's something I want to bring up to you all, and still bugging me after all this time. Life is short. Why do we tend to want to badger people for the way they dress or look? You know, when I first came into Second Life way back in 2008, you know, I thought it was going to be a world of endless possibilities, and it is. However, the acceptance or tolerance, for a better word, of other people's lifestyles is beyond me. The lack of there, I should say, quite honestly. I mean, when you go into certain community sins and how you're getting bombarded with IMs based on how you're dressed or not dressed for that matter. What the hell's up with that? Can you answer that question? What is up with that? No, it still blows my mind to this day. If you are going into a place where there is a dress code or there and that you're not allowed to wear certain things, then don't give people a hard time for not wearing them. What I mean by that is, okay, there are certain sins where, you can, certain types of outfits or non-outfits, I should say. I'm trying to keep it in a political PG form here. Is optional. So when you walk into a sim like that and you're mingling and you're getting to know people and etc. etc. Why would you give somebody a hard time for not wearing that particular costume or outfit or lack thereof? When it's clearly optional. You know, it's just mind blowing. We've got to learn to be a little bit more tolerant, people. And yes, I know stupidity is kind of hard to be tolerant of, but you can't help it to have you know people are sometimes, and people do stupid things. They react badly to certain situations. They get butt hurt quite easily in here, from what I've noticed. And some people are afraid to speak their minds. Hey, I get it. You know, nobody really likes confrontation, but you can't really be afraid of it though either. But there's a certain way you can go about it. Try to sit down and have a civil conversation with somebody instead of throwing around accusations and slurs and things of that nature. And if you don't, I want to tell you something right now. If you don't like how somebody is dressed, the worst thing you can do, if you're trying to be respectful anyway, the worst thing that you can do is sit there and shoot them an IM saying, here, take this, and then throw them clothes. All because you don't like how they're dressed. Not everybody has the same style or the same taste that you might have. Does that make them any less of a person? No. Does that make them a bad person? No. So get off those little high horses and thinking that you're all better than everybody else and get a grip already. Seriously. We all come in here for one reason or another. Now we can either band together in certain communities and build something wonderful, like the video that I did not too long ago, how Second Life could be in a place where you can create such wonderful things with tools like YouTube and Second Life combined. Just let your imagination run wild with you if you got that kind of technology. And if you're just into just building an SL and you're not wanting to do anything on YouTube, that's fine too. Let your imagination run wild with you. But don't sit there and try to throw shade on somebody else because you don't like what they're doing. Now, I will say, when it comes to business dealings of whatever nature. Sometimes to teach people a lesson, you got to give them a little bit of bad press. If you're not happy with somebody's product, don't be shy to say so. I mean, how else are you going to actually mold your world into the way you want it to be? I mean, think about it like this. How many Yelp reviews you see out there in the real world on certain stores or restaurants or things of that nature? People singing praises and then, some people singing not so finally nice comments. Whether it be because they had piss poor customer service or the product was just bad, or in some cases, you were overcharged. Don't you think that the same kind of etiquette kind of suffices for Second Life overall? I mean, aren't we doing some of the same similar things that you see in the real world? I mean, we got stores, you got those in the real. We got clubs, you got those in the real. You got content creators, you got those in the real. You got inventors, you got those in the real. You got script thinkers, you got those in the real. See, are you really getting my point now? Are you seeing the direction that I'm guiding you right now? So why not embrace the same ways that you would treat people in the real? If you're not happy with the product, say so. Don't be afraid to leave a bad review. Because in the end, you might be making the product better down the road. You never know. But now, with that being said, there's a right way of doing so, and there's a wrong way of doing so. It's called constructive criticism, instead of just going out and bashing somebody. Alright, I pretty well said all I got to say today on this little topic. I want to thank everybody that's been supporting my content for all these little many years in various forms. And I hope you continue to do so. And I hope my videos bring some type of value in your life and maybe help you out in some little small way in whatever it is you're dealing with at that time. Don't be shy, say hi. And if you like the content and you haven't subscribed yet, then what's holding you back? Do it now. Give this video a thumbs up and share it with your friends. Get back, enjoy, and I'll see you all on the grid. Oh, yeah, babies.